So Anne, we're here in Vancouver, downtown, right off of English Bay, enjoying some beautiful views this morning. Can you tell me a little bit about your transplant journey here, and did you receive from a living donor or a cadaveric transplant?
Yeah, so firstly I received a living donor, which was wonderful. And my transplant journey so far has been great. The first couple of weeks were difficult post-transplant, obviously with pain management, not being able to really move that much, and depending on others to help you do everyday things like cooking, yes, cleaning, picking up after yourself. So that was difficult for me. But now, 4 weeks in, I'm feeling great. Got my mobility back, I'm more independent, feeling a lot more myself.
That's fabulous. As I think we were chatting earlier about, community is a huge piece of that, yes, transplant journey, and you have a full community with you here.
Yes, so my parents are here, yes, my husband's here, I've got friends visiting, and the kidney community online has been wonderful. I've been communicating with others who've gone through similar things. It's been wonderful. I couldn't have come out the other end without all this community support from near and far.
And far, the, yeah, beauty of the world that we live in today, right? Yes. The connectivity, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So a living donor, may I ask who was the amazing person that stepped forward?
Yes, it was my dad.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Yes. What a wonderful person.
I know, such a beautiful gift. Very, very lucky that he was an excellent match, and that my dad was willing to donate a kidney so that I could have a second chance at life. So wonderful, absolutely emotional, all the emotions. So happy, so grateful.
Right, yeah. And he also is a long ways from home as well.
He is, yes, he's here with me. He's healing up nicely. My parents are here until October, which is lovely. It's so nice to spend some quality time with them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. It's so special to go through that living donor process with someone, yes, especially someone so close to you.
Yes, exactly.
Such a beautiful gift.
Yeah.
So the kidney transplant itself, it's an exhilarating, nervous, all the feelings. I think you and I were messaging that day a little bit, right?
Everything.
And you documented it along the way. Can you take us through kind of what your transplant day looked like?
Transplant day, yeah, that feels like so long ago now. So yeah, I went to the hospital early in the morning after fasting, all night. I was there with my mum and my husband Ben. My dad was already in OR by that point. And I remember just preparing, getting the gown on, and just sitting there and just thinking positive thoughts, right, and being quite practical about things. Yeah. You know, thinking, okay, well, this is your surgery. You'll be fine, you're in wonderful hands, you've got the best team available, they've done this so many times, so there's nothing to worry about.
Right.
So my mind was mostly on my dad and how he was doing in surgery. Right. But of course, after he was out, Dr. Mason, who was my dad's surgeon and my surgeon, yeah, he came and he said hi to us and said that everything went just fine. So that was fantastic. And so I could kind of relax a little bit and just focus on just some breathing, just chatting to my mum and husband as well, and just being in positive spirits.
And that's truthfully, and that reassurance hearing that your dad was well.
Yes.
I know in my journey as well, when I heard that my other half was, yes, doing well, I was very thankful, and it made for a good process.
Yes.
So you go into the surgery room. Was there anything I know for me,
Yeah.
being wheeled in and it's just like this, it's a cold, bright room and you're just like, what's happening? It's a little intimidating.
It is intimidating. And for me, it was extra intimidating because I couldn't get the IV in.
Oh no.
So they were saying how tiny my veins are. I was like, I'm so sorry, I have tiny veins. So they had to do it when I was in the operating room. So that was a bit of a rush on their end, which made me feel a little bit stressed, but it was fine.
Yeah. And then you count down and you go and have a really nice nap.
Oh,
and
wonderful nap. So nice.
You don't remember any of it, right? And then you're in the recovery room.
Yes.
What was the first thought that came out? Like, kind of you wake up and what were you thinking about?
What was I thinking about? So I opened my eyes. The first thing that I saw in front of me was a cup of tea. And I was like, oh, wonderful. I'm going to go drink this tea. I drank it and I was obviously still pumped full of, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I was still a little bit flying high, as if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
I had a sip of this tea and I thought it was just the best thing. It was like the most amazing tea that I've ever had. And I was like, oh, I have to ask them where they got this tea from. What is it? And then I found out that it was just red rose. So that was...
Shout out to Red Rose for post-surgery.
Shout out to Red Rose. Post-surgery tea. And then my second thought was to grab my phone.
Yes.
And to message my loved ones. So the first thing I did was actually take a selfie and send it to my dad.
Nice.
My dad did the same, so he sent a selfie and sent it to me. And then I sent my selfie to my husband and my mum.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So they knew you were doing okay.
Yes.
Vice versa, you knew your dad was doing okay.
Exactly, yeah. It's just that reassurance of seeing Dad's face and his smile and sending my mum and my husband a picture of me.
Yeah.
Just so they know that I'm all good.
Yeah, as a loved one, I'm sure it was tough to not come and immediately see you afterwards, but
Yes.
it's just part of the process.
It
of that
is,
original.
yeah. And they could see me the next day,
Yeah.
once I had been moved up to Ward 6B, and I was a little bit more myself,
Yeah.
less groggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.